Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. And I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game. And you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
What's going on, everybody? Are you excited to be here, handsome? Are you excited to be here, handsome boy? What do you think? What do you think, Zero? Are you excited? Huh? Are you a good puppy? Yes, yes you are. You're my good little man, you notice? My shitty little man, but my good little man, yes. Yes, you are. You're my good little man, you notice? How are you doing? How are you doing, little man? Look at you. Just look at you. How am I supposed to compete with this? Huh? How am I supposed to compete with this? You know? You know what I mean? You're crazy. Crazy dog, crazy dog. Oh, you're handsome. Yeah, you're my handsome boy. He's just fucking... dripping. He's got that drip. No, not that kind of drip. Wrong drip, wrong drip. Wrong kind of drip. Hi, Zero. Hi, handsome doggy. Hi, handsome doggy. He's such a goofball. Such a goofball. I hope you guys are doing well, if anybody's in here with us thus far. If not, it's cool. There's at least 2 awesome people. Me and my poopy. My puppy, not my poopy. I mean, I did poop my pants, but it's not sent in it yet. I'm working on it. Doing the best I can, huh? Doing the best I can, huh? On Zero. I'm doing the best that I can. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. My wizard ninja, my wizard ninja. You guys know the wizard ninja. She her dog actually gives kisses, like actually gives kisses. That shit's nuts. Shit's insane. The shit's cray. On Zero. That shit cray. Hello, handsome boy. Go ahead and turn my controller off because I'm not gonna play right yet. Not gonna play right yet. Ugh. Whoa. Why? I'm not trying to play like that right now, man. Why? We were just having a good time. 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 Why does this have to happen? Why does this have to happen, huh? Got your toes. We were just having a good time. Yo, Wounded, what's going on? I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked by the husk. He's just a husk. Hello. Hello, husk. Whoa. You need some buds. Huh. You're not you when you're sober. Crazy dog. Crazy dog, crazy dog. No, you're just crazy. Zero just wants to wrestle. Oh, exactly, Wounded. Exactly. That's why I kind of, like, try to oblige most of the time. Some days I just can't, though, with my back, and he definitely is a little too crazy. You know, when we walk and stuff, he thinks that he's the head honcho, so I gotta keep him in line. He definitely just wants to wrestle, though. Huh. You definitely want to wrestle. You definitely want to wrestle. But you're not very good at it, because now I win. Now I win. Gotcha. You're so crazy. See, when you're gentle and nice like that, it's fine, and I like it. If you could be this gentle and kind about it all the time, we'd be set. We'd be set, you notice? Plus, I just showered, so I taste like clean human. And you're like, hey, listen, I know you just showered, but you know what would be great? Drooling all over you and biting you and getting you all hairy, huh? This is what happens when you have a dog or a kid, you know. I feel like it's the same way. But he's so beautiful, he deserves to be the king. Right, dude? He radiates mad Simba energy. He says, I just can't wait to be a king. Goofball. Goofy dog. You're crazy. Huh. You're crazy. He gets all kinds of compliments with his different colored eyes and stuff. People love him. That's one of the reasons why he thinks that he's, like, the center of attention all the time. Because, you know, people act like, well, that. He's so beautiful. He couldn't do anything wrong, I'm sure, huh, Zero? Nothing at all. Whoa. You better be easy. What are you, hungry? You're not you when you're hungry. Have a taco. Huh, have a taco. Beep. Where's LeBron James? LeBron James. Most adorable furry dude ever. I'm not even a furry, but thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I try to be. I try. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If there's anybody from the furry community out there, I apologize. That joke was not funny. But it was comedy adjacent. And you're the only one in here right now, Wounded, so this is like a fucking date. Oh, nope, Juno's here for a minute. Juno's crashing our one-on-one date for just a minute. I hope you're still doing all right, Juno. I know you said you were out on business, so I'm pretty sure you're still out on business. And, you know, good luck, safe travels. I appreciate you coming in and saying what's up. Let me know how everything's going. We've been hanging out with the Zero Man for the last couple of minutes. Gotta let him get some energy out. Gotta let him show some love to you guys. Because let's be honest, some of you guys come for Zero more than you come for me, and I don't even mind. I don't even mind at all. Don't even mind. Yeah, I have next to none signal. Oh, damn, bro, really? And you don't have, like, a Wi-Fi connection or anything? I don't know what phone company you have, but that's what I feel with my phone company sometimes, like it's a bastard. Hi, handsome boy. Huh. Is that LeBron James? LeBron James. I'm covering up the Zero. I'm covering up the Zero. Hi. Give me that toy. I like the way, I like the way. So he was like, Dad, what are you doing to me? I was just being weird. I'm sorry, son. I was just being weird. I'm sorry, son. Big love to you and Zero are going to go kill people in Dead by Daylight. Hey, that sounds like a good time, Wounded. Sounds like a good time. I might end up playing that game tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. I didn't really think about it at all. Plus, honestly, that game's not nearly as fun when you don't have people to play with. Hello. Hello, handsome. Probably drop in afterwards or drop in between matches. Thank you, Wounded. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm in and out. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially with the, you know, work trip and everything. Well, Juno, feel free to let us know if there's anything we can do, if there's anything that would, you know, assist you. You know, I know you've got your, you know, business endeavors and whatnot with work. So if there's anything that we can do to, you know, anything we could talk about to make it better, please, please do. In and out killers are finally a bit more powerful. Game has been survivor-sided for so long. You know, the thing about it is, it's survivor-sided if you're playing with people. But if you're not, I really think that, you know, it kind of depends on the skill level of your people. And obviously, Wounded, you know, you're probably a little bit higher on the skill level than I am. Hi, handsome boy. Huh, are you my handsome boy? Yes, you are. You're my little man. You're my little man. Bug Knight, welcome in, brother. I hope you're doing well. Cindy, welcome in. I've been doing all right, Juno. Hanging in there. You know, doing as much as I can to, you know, just stay on track with everything and live my life regardless of, you know, anything else that's going on. Yeah, make sure you don't get a SWF. What's an SWF? You play Killer or Survivor? I usually play Survivor, but if I'm playing by myself, I'll play as Killer usually. I'm not very good at Killer though. Oh. Whoa, 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 ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. But also probably because, like you said, it probably is actually, like, kind of Survivor-based. Plus, I feel like a lot of people have that same philosophy. You know, I feel like a lot of people aren't just going to play without being able to talk to people. I think that, like, if Dead by Daylight had, like, a proximity voice chat, it would be cool, but then also it would be rough because, like, then the killer would be able to hear you if they were to do something like that. Survive with friends. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Survive with friends. Yeah, that's what I usually do. I like killing people. There you go, Wounded. I like, well, you know, the reason why I first started playing Dead by Daylight, it really wasn't a game that I thought I was going to be into. Just because I knew that, like I like horror movies, and I like horror games and stuff, but, like, I just didn't feel like, you know, I felt like it was going to be a little too much on my, like, anxiety side. And I was definitely correct. But it's actually a very fun game to play with friends. And, you know, as I talk about all the time, you know, like, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, something like Dead by Daylight is a great freaking way to, you know, when you have, like, you know, certain anxieties and shit, something like that is a really good way to just be like, well, you better fucking get good quick, like, because you're gonna shit your pants. You know, I can't tell you how many fucking times I've spent, especially at the beginning, not anymore really, but how many times I've just been hiding in the locker for so long that the crows start circling, and I'm like, oh shit, gotta move. What's the killer that freaks you out the most? Huntress, probably. Huntress. Just because of that fucking song, bro. That fucking song. Huntress gets me every time. If you guys don't know what we're talking about Dead by Daylight. I may play tomorrow. Every now and then we'll do, like, a spooky Saturday. So the game on Saturday sometimes is spooky. I used to do, not used to. There was, like, 1 or 2 times where I did, like, a special night stream where I did Dead by Daylight, and it was the spooky Saturday. I watch a streamer that plays Dead by Daylight. Really, Book? I play that game. Is it me? Am I the streamer that you watch that plays? What about you, Wounded? And anybody who knows what game we're talking about, what's the killer that freaks you out the most? Favorite killers are Plague and Nemesis. Nemesis is cool. I like Nemesis. Yo, Pie Shell, Shelly Pie, how are you doing? Guys, make sure you ate some breakfast today, please. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you take care of yourself. I didn't brush my hair today, but I did take a shower, so, like, that's close, right? At least I did some type of self-care. Oh, you only play killer. Well, what happens if you have, like, friends that want to play? You guys just terrorize survivors together? You, like, are kind of making me want to play, but I kind of don't want to play. I kind of do, kind of don't. You know what I mean? I gotta clean my glasses. That's what I need to do. Where's my glasses cleaner? Damn it, Taco. I'm not hungry and I just woke up. Who needs friends when you can kill people? Hey, listen here, Dahmer. Listen here, Ted Bundy. No need for all that. No need for all that. Listen, Pie Shell, as long as you just woke up and you're not hungry yet, then you're fine. You're fine, okay? I'm not saying, when I remind you guys to drink water, eat your breakfast, take your meds, I'm not, like, holding the baseball bat up to your, like, genitalia, and I'm not like, yo, do it now, fucker. Like, I just mean to remember, you know, when you get up and around, you know, before you leave the house, even if you're not too hungry, like, pop a couple blueberries in your mouth, just so you got some type of fucking fuel. You know, does a car make it around the block without a little gas? No. So why the fuck are you any different? You know, we've all had our fucking gas tank to the point where it's been running on fumes. But it's not supposed to be a daily thing. So, I didn't know you played it, LOL. X Boomhauer. Yeah, man, I used to like that game a lot. But I only played really as Survivor, you know, even like when I was playing on the live, because it was like spooky Saturday, and also because of like the whole, you know, putting myself in an uncomfortable situation, you know, / anxiety thing / whatever. All right, I have to kill people. Love. All right, Wounded, you have a good time. I don't even know if I've played as the killer on stream, but I think maybe if we do play that game tomorrow, I think that might be the move. I think that might have to be the move. That new killer is trash. That's another thing too. Like, playing Survivor's hard. You know, some of those killers are definitely OP. And a lot of people are bitches. Like, they'll just camp the hook. So, and I don't play like a bitch, so I usually don't do very good. I usually don't do too hot. I'm debating. I don't know what I want to do today. I don't know what I want to do, guys. Part of me wants to play something on Xbox. Part of me wants to just bullshit. Part of me wants to throw something up from the phone. I just don't know. Can give you so many tips, right? Seriously, you can do it. Oh, definitely, especially with Wounded. That's why I was saying, you know, I might actually play tomorrow. If Wounded is a, you know, killer main as he says, you know, I think I could maybe entice him to be here tomorrow if I'm doing some killer shit. Some killer shit. Let me kill you in Dead by Daylight. Hey, if we dropped in at the same time, there's a chance. With how long it takes to find games sometimes, if we dropped in at the same time, there's definitely a chance. I can give you this tip, just the top, the tip of the top, sloppy toppy. The head and the balls, those are the two most important parts. You can't ignore the shaft. I'm sorry. Bad taco. Just the motherfucking tip, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, I finished Stranger Things. It was definitely overhyped. I'm not saying that it wasn't good, because it was. But I don't think it was better than, you know, the other seasons. And I feel like you can't even really compare it, because I feel like it's just a completely different, like, show. Like, if you guys ever watched The 100, like, from season to season, it's a completely different show. And that's kind of, you know, like, seasons 1 through 3 of Stranger Things were, like, kind of like, oh, okay, I see, this is the same show. And then season 3, or season 4, or whatever, it was like, no, this is a different thing. I promise I'll only use the tip. Okay, going for real. Be back later. We'll see you soon, Wounded. I appreciate you. Guys, if anybody wants to tell us about your day or yourself or whatever's on your mind, please do. This is your chance before I get distracted with video games. Video games. No, I'm just playing. You guys know, as always, I like to leave it up to the live, you know, whether we're going to do some just chatting or we're going to do some gaming, you know, with a bevy of polls and whatnot. But definitely, seriously, you know, if anybody has anything you want to talk about, I would like to. I'll give a quick rundown of kind of what I was thinking about talking today. There is no self-righteous whiteboard, so this is 100% me. I mean, it always is. Usually everything that's on the whiteboard is all me anyway, but we're going to be talking about, you know, familiarity and, you know, why things that are familiar to us give us comfort, give us a sense of self and a sense of, you know, knowing. You know, the comfort of knowing what's going on around you, I feel like, is one of the reasons why familiarity is important. So that's kind of what we're going to touch on today. What is a mobile hotspot? Juno, a mobile hotspot is basically Wi-Fi that somebody can cast from their phone. So in your example, in your case rather, let's say one of your coworkers has a really great reception. If they turn on their Wi-Fi their mobile hotspot, their phone is a Wi-Fi router. So like, I have, you know, mobile hotspot on my phone. So if I'm out and about somewhere and I want to play my Switch and I need to, you know, get online for something, I can actually just turn on my hotspot and connect my Switch. Or if, you know, I have my old phone that's not connected to like a Wi-Fi, like a reception. So like if I wanted to play, you know, Pokemon Go or something, and maybe, you know, I was with, you know, a niece or nephew that didn't have a phone or something, then, you know, they could use my other phone if I turned on the Wi-Fi hotspot and connected it. It's kind of like a walking taco. Mobile hotspot is Wi-Fi you can share through your phone. I missed something. How did you miss something? What do you mean? Nothing even happened. My stream lag. Oh, gotcha. Is anybody else's stream lagging? Let me know. It shouldn't be. I have one. Who knew? Well, Juno, it's not going to help you right now because it piggybacks off of your cell phone reception, which you do not have much of. Also, it uses up a lot of data, so you're going to want to make sure that you either have a lot or like unlimited, or, you know, to keep an eye on it. But yeah, you know, if you were out somewhere and you had amazing service but somebody else didn't, you could turn on your mobile hotspot. Good on my end. Nice. Boog says, I have my hotspot named FBI and I turn it on every time I go into public. I promise I've had some dope heads tripping. That's so funny. I've seen one or two people whose Wi-Fi's was like FBI surveillance van. And I'm just like, you really think the FBI is that dumb? And then I'm like, well, they are run by the government, so maybe. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. It's pretty easy. You should, honestly, it's probably just in your little thing. If you have an Android, it more than likely is. If not, you can make it one of them. I don't really use mine that often, mainly because I have T-Mobile, and there's a good chance if somebody else has shitty service, then I as well have shitty service. But I have used it a few times. You know, like on the Nintendo Switch, just like on Xbox or on PlayStation, you can game share it with somebody. So basically, any game you buy, they can play, and any game they buy, you can play. Now, the catch to that is you can't play any of the games that you bought unless you're connected to the internet, because in order to game share, essentially the other person's account, like your Switch is the other person's home console, or your Xbox is the other person's home console. So any game they've bought in, you can play offline. But any game you've bought in, you have to be online to play. So that's where like mobile hotspot comes in clutch, because I game share on the Switch and it doesn't even matter because I just turn on my mobile hotspot, boom, I'm online, even if it's shit connection. I don't need to download anything. Navy Psychonaut with the subscription, the very first of the day. Thank you so much, homie. The 2-month streak, the 3-month sub. How are you feeling? How are you doing? What's going on? We're talking about familiarity, and talking about familiarity, we've got the Navy Psychonaut himself, the cooking cuisine king. What's on the fucking schedule for your day, brother? What's on the schedule for the streams? Anybody else who streams, if you want to let us know what kind of stuff you got upcoming. I know Dr. Three Balls has been playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That's the game that we were playing yesterday. Let's move you guys a little more over here now. It's not bad either, though. Let's see here. That's not good. Juno reacted before anything was said on my end. Oh, gotcha. Well, Sea Turtle, if we discovered anything from our Discord call, it's that your service is butt. But I still appreciate it nonetheless. I appreciate you showing love and stuff for sure. Sydney, thank you so much for shouting out Evo Dance, guys. Evo goes live at 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. He also does these things that are super duper awesome. He used to do them and he stopped doing them for a while because of schedule conflicts, but he's doing them again. I believe it's every night. It might just be Monday through Friday, but he only goes live for 15 minutes. He goes live at 9:45, and he gets as many people as he can get in his live, up until 10, and then he does what he calls, a non-affiliate raid. And, that's something that he's been doing he's been doing that for a long time. You guys know that I always talk about how he's, very kind, very helpful, very just overall, good individual. And, that was one of my first impressions of him, like him helping people become, affiliate. And I didn't even need that. Luckily I was good. I had all of you amazing people showing me love and support. Let's see here. Sorry, it just booted me. LOL, how to get off the work Wi-Fi. Yo, you're good, Navy Psychonaut. I was just breaking an arm, jerking you off for the resub. I was asking, what your schedule's looking like for the day, what your schedule's looking like for upcoming streams. Maybe what kind of if you don't want to tell me your schedule, what kind of content. I know some people, I've had conversations with people, and they're like, listen, dude, even when you tell us, like, go ahead, tell us your schedule, tell us what you got going on. Like, they're like, I don't feel comfortable. And I'm like, well, fine. Don't tell us your schedule then. Fuck your schedule. What are you doing on stream? Like, maybe somebody would be really into what you are playing or what you're doing. You know, I mean, Navy, I love it because, you know, you've got the cooking and the gaming. I know that, you know, they say that if you really want to, like, grow, you kind of have to find, like, your niche or whatever. I thought it was niche, but I guess I thought it was niche like quiche, but Megan yells at me every time I say it. Apparently it's niche, and I'm just a bitch. The balls. WKAK off. The balls. I'm not that amazing. Quit it, LMAO. No. You are. You know, even before I knew you, I was picking you out, and I was having you for a bedtime snack, bro. You're the shit. You've been keeping me nutrient you know, fulfilled for my whole life. Especially when they're the nice crunchy one. No, okay. I probably just grossed some people out. Hey, it happens. My anus taco. Well, Dr. Three Balls, it's funny that you bring that up because the best part of waking up is taco in your butt. Wow. How long until Folgers fucking hits me for copyright? I don't think it counts since it's acapella. Not archipelago, that's a different thing. Dr. Balls. I love you guys so fucking much. You're all so funny. You know, I really can't put into words how much I appreciate you guys. I know that, you know, the lives are kind of trivial sometimes. They're kind of stale, but you guys are just so funny. They can't copyright a melody. Touche. I laugh every time you sing that. Every time. Good. Good and Tag. So, let's see. Maybe I'll throw a poll in the chat to see what the lovely peeps are feeling today. We've got time. We've got things to do. If anybody wants to share or host the live, please do. I would definitely appreciate it. What to do. So we got just chatting. We've got Skull the Hero Slayer, which is that game I was playing the other day with the little skull. We've got Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which is kind of hard for me to stream and pay attention to the chat because it's intense and I'm not very good at it, but we've got Fall Guys, Stumble Gentleman, even though I did all my challenges for the thing, and not for my dailies though. And as always, we'll throw Elden Ring in there. Not as always, because I don't always throw it in there, but boom. So we've got options. Obviously, any games that I play, I will also be chatting. Just kidding. I'm just going to sit here in silence if I play a game. You guys just have to watch. I think that was the Dr. Three Balls original as well, Juno. I think the best part of Dr. Three Balls, you know, keep me honest if I'm not here, but I believe that was your creation. I believe that was all you. And I don't even know how or why or if I added onto it, but I think it was just him. You know. And that was just so funny. I don't know if there's 30 or 31 days in this month, but we do have, I don't think I can show you guys, not show you guys. I can't shout out the top, you know, Biddy and gifted subbers while the poll's up. But once the poll's gone, I will. I'll give those people a shout out. I know Pika Girl is up there. I know Juno's up there. I know Spiced is up there. Drago the Dragon Lord, which I definitely got to reach out to him. Haven't heard from him in a little while, so I want to make sure that I check up on him. See here. Today, guys, we're talking about, familiarity. Things that are familiar to you. You know, for example, Manny Main, somebody who knows me very well, had pointed out that I look more comfortable. I just sound like I'm in a more comfortable headspace when I play games on the live. You know, I know sometimes I just rant and ramble, and sometimes I struggle to, you know, stay on topic, but I don't even know if I would have, like, necessarily agree. You know, like, I think that I do a better job on the lives when I'm not gaming, just because, you know, I can keep my mind. I have ADHD, so it's a struggle to not let my mind wander, and when I throw in, you know, something else that I have to focus on, it's just like. But it's a good challenge, you know. It's definitely a good challenge for my brain. Manny Main is right. I see it too. Well, thank you, Juno, and thank you, Cindy, for the reminder to vote. You listen, if anybody deserves a fucking shout out, it's that girl right there. I'll throw a shout out to Cindy. Guys, that's our Estonian potato. We are on a mission. We're a man that's on a mission, or a woman, or a potato, to make Cindy the biggest account in all of Estonia. Guys, Cindy has shown so much love and support to people, and English isn't even her first language. I don't think it's her second language. It might have been her second language, might have been her third, but she knows like 5. You know, so as somebody who you can definitely learn from, I would strongly recommend that you guys show Cindy some love. I woke up one day and it just came in me. It came in him just like I did in his butt. There's nothing like waking up with taco in my butt. And Dr. Three Balls, since you're here, and I think that you're right. I think that's like word for word how you said it. Did you even have the Folgers melody in your head? You know, best part of waking up is taco in your butt. Or was that just like a you know, clever coincidence? Because either way, you're getting points for the assist. You're getting points for the alley-oop. But the only question is, am I getting the assist? Or thank you for shouting out, Pika. One day I woke up because taco came in me. Listen, guys, listen, I'm not that hung, and I try to be gentle. I try not to wake you up, but it happens. It happens. I'm hung like a Tic Tac, just enough to freshen your breath. If you don't know, my name's Jason, kind of like the serial killer, except when Jason runs through the woods, you hear cha 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 cha. When Taco runs through the woods, you hear chuk 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 chuk. That's like my favorite joke ever, by the way. I've overused it a ton in my day-to-day life, but not to you guys. So, some people say that I'm predictable, and I wouldn't necessarily say that, but sometimes maybe. Jason's not good at waking you up. He'll forget to wake you up for a meeting. Oh, fuck. Hey, Megan, wake up for your meeting. You know what's funny is she has no problem waking up for my stream any other time. And of course, I completely forgot, Megan. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. To be fair, though, this is kind of your fault for... We've got Just Chatting. We've got Tiny Tina's Wonderland, a 2-way tie. Awesome. Then I'll chat for a little bit. I'll throw Tina up a little bit. Maybe I'll go back and forth. You know, I won't just play. Honestly, I'm not very good at that game. There's like a comprehension. I definitely struggle with comprehension. So I was kind of struggling the other day with that game, but let's see here. Quit selling yourself short. That shit felt like a party-sized Pringles can. Listen, it was a snack-sized Snickers at best, and you fucking know it, man. Quit trying to blow butter up my ass. Come on. Yes, the Folgers jingle. I was drinking coffee at the time. There you go, guys. You heard it here first. I was the one with the alley-oop, and Dr. Three Balls just slam-dunked that shit. NBA Street style, smash the fucking rim. Who played NBA Street 2? If you never played NBA Street 2, you're fucking up. It was on the PS2. Great game. Great game. I take half a Viagra in the morning so I don't pee on my ball. I have to take 2 Viagra just to poke my dick through my underwear hole. Why? Why are we like this? Oh, I wouldn't change it for the world. Listen, as a member of some of the fucked up people, some of the most fucked up people out there, this is our cross to bear. Because somebody somewhere is going to feel like shit. And then they're going to stumble across us saying some of the ridiculous things that we say. And they're going to be like, thank God we're not like them. And yo, if that's what you need to raise yourself up, I'm happy to help. Fall Guys Friday. Well, Dr. Three Balls, Tiny Tina and Just Chatting did just win neck and neck. I'm not opposed to doing maybe a couple of rounds of Fall Guys at some point, but, you know, being that I didn't have anybody in here who was, you know, talking about playing Fall Guys and stuff, I threw it in the pool. Fall Guys was an option. Oh my God. Gina says, I forgot to vote. Pika Girl with the raid. What's going on, Pika Girl? Good to see ya. We're just talking about being hung. You know what's funny? I saw something, you know, they say, like, you know, being hung like a horse is, you know, like, that means, you know, you're stacked. But, you know, a horse's size to dick ratio, as a human, if you're hung like a horse, you're actually only about rocking 4 inches. So it didn't work. Pretty. Lame. Well, the raid worked, but for some reason it didn't bring you over, Mom. That's very strange. What did I come in at? Well, we were talking about... You know what, Mom? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't wanna desecrate your virgin ears. I don't wanna do that to you. Talking about the party-sized Pringles can and Tacos pants. That would be so awkward. You would still be below average lengthwise, and you'd be too girthy to even do nothing with it. I couldn't imagine. You literally have to get yourself like a fucking southpaw reverse grip just to even. You know what? Never mind. A blue whale has the largest wiener. Well, that's probably why he's so blue. It's too big for him to actually fuck anything. I'd be blue too, man. I'd be blue too. The only thing women will never understand, how men can create beautiful friendships by sharing a good dick and ball joke. Hey, that's not actually true because, you know, I know some ladies from the live that have made nice, you know, through a good old-fashioned dick and ball joke, or a dick and ball dream. Don't ask me how I know that. Let's just say that blue whales are Juno's favorite animal, and for a good reason. He models his whole personality after their genitalia. He's like, biggest dick in the world? Check. Kidding. You know Juno. You know I'm joking. Cindy with the Pika command, guys. If you have those Pika emotes, throw them in the chat. I know I got my Pika emotes. Shout out to Cindy, one of the beautiful artists of the live. If you see that pretty little badge next to Cindy, that means she is one of the artists of the channel. You know, her and Megan are, you know, the two. Megan's done almost all of my emotes. Cindy hand drew a few of them. Megan was able to bring them to life. So shout out to those two ladies. Fuck me, I missed you, ass. You missed my ass? There you go. Miss my ass no more. Miss me with that miss my ass shit. You just saw it, you fucking liar. Sometimes I forget to laugh. A million dreams I have involve tacos, cock, and balls. Good. Good. You know, I've actually been sending these visuals to you, so I'm glad that you've gotten them. I'm glad you've gotten them. Just don't put me on blast, man. Don't put me on blast. Don't tell nobody. Let's see here. All jokes aside, Navy says, all jokes aside, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of my 9, but when more than one chick says that's too big for me, at that moment, you wish for average. You know what's funny, Navy Psychonaut, is some people are going to be like, you're a liar. I have no reason to doubt you, and I'm not looking for you to prove it. I had something else to say, and it left me. It left me. You know, part of, you know, having a dick that's anywhere around average is having pretty much every, you know, I'm not going to say that I'm above average. I'm not going to say that I'm below average. I'm right around average. I can't say that I fucking sat there with a measuring stick. But guys and, you know, girls, feel free to tell me if this is something that you've done, or, you know, anybody who's been with a dude. I guess it can be guys as well. You know, I don't fucking draw the line at, you know, that. But I have had almost every single partner that I've ever like been like sexual with, you know, when we're together, they're like, oh, you know, you have a huge dick, like I could barely take it. And like, I'm not like a man's man. Like, I don't need you to fucking, I know that my shit's not fucking King Shlong, you know, but every single time that romantic relationship, you know, fizzles out, you know, ends wrong, they're always talking about how small your dick is. Always. And it's like, listen, I never needed you to tell me that it was huge. But now you just seem dumb. Like, now I see you're just saying whatever you needed to say for yourself. You know, you wanted to keep me happy, and now, you know, so. Some guys are going to say you're a liar. Some are going to say Pixar didn't happen. Sea Turtle, I think you're just looking for an excuse. Listen, she don't want to play a full 18 holes. She's just looking for 9. Not looking for you to prove it. No, I'm going to need the proof, Book says. Pika says, saw a post in my hometown group where a lady's older dog was basically dying from the heat because she wasn't strong enough to lift her AC in the window. Had to call her to see if she still needed help. She had help show up. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Pika. I'm glad to hear she got the help. I had somebody help me get my AC in the window. I had one in this window, but back in the bedroom it gets ungodly hot, and just because of my fucking, you know, back and shit, I can't lift. That was a huge AC. I can't lift that shit by myself right now. I have a Snapchat for anyone who says not true. Damn. Hey, that's not saying that you couldn't just like get a picture from online. You know, I did that once. This one fucking, you know, I was getting like begged to like send a dick pic, and I'm like, you know, it's not really my fucking thing. So I just fucking found a nice looking dick online. That was probably the gayest thing that I'm gonna say all day. And they were like, oh my god, like, oh, like, maybe I picked one that was a little too nice. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been one of Navy Psychonauts pictures, actually, because never mind. Dick and balls jokes are how I make 99% of my friends. I knew when you were a baby you were gonna have a big pickle. Mom, no. Oh god, I almost said it and I didn't want to. Oh god. You know, guys, some people are uncomfortable with the relationship that I have with my parents, and I think most of you can see why. Mom, let's just say that I don't think my shit's grown since you've seen it last. And I was probably 3 at the time. I'm definitely a grower, not a shower. Should that be a poll? I think that should be a poll when I get caught up. He skips over Mama's post, of course. I didn't skip over it. I just wasn't there yet. I just picture Pika jumping out with a huge strap on yelling, "You want to see my dick?" Running for the hills. Perfect time to come back in. The Pika visual. Say it, Taco. Boog says, "I'm going to need a video of you fucking with your grandma." Oh my god. Can be downloaded. You get your dick from your dad. I think I get my beard from my mom. My dad can't grow one. I love you, Mom. Oh no, he didn't. Double over. Yeah, guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again, you know, I get behind in the chat intentionally. You know, if I spent the whole live staring at the screen, I would really only probably be able to handle, like, less than an hour at best. So I do sometimes get behind. If I do miss a message, I do apologize. Usually if you guys bring it up and the chat's not going too fast, I can just scroll back up and catch it, but you're always welcome to put it back in. I'm uncomfortable. Hey. Then you're not in the right fucking place, because the definition of this live is uncomfortable. So wait, I asked this yesterday. Are dick sizes genetic? I didn't see you ask that, but according to my mom, they might be. Also, that makes it sound kind of weird. She hasn't seen it in a while. Probably at least like 20 years. So if she thought it was big back then, you just wait. Just wait, Mom. Just wait. Wait till you see it next time. No. Gotcha. She asked somebody outside of the chat. I was going to say, I was like, I don't remember you fucking asking that. That's so fucking awful. That's awful. You guys are too much. Dick size comes from the mother's side of the family. Well, there you go, Mom. So that means your dad was jacked. Uncle Bobby? There's a reason. Never mind. Although it would not have the intent, it would get taken the wrong way. Listen. No, we're not gonna go there. I've already almost gotten canceled twice this week. I can't go there. You can get an airbag installed and just pump it to the desired size. Oh my god. Only my son. Gotta love him. Hey, you don't got to, but I mean, I'm here if you want to. I'll gladly love you back. I'm definitely a put in what I get, you know, kind of individual, and I don't mean that like in a negative way, but like, you know, I've had people come at me with attitude, and then they get attitude, and they're like, well, why do you have attitude? And I'm like, I'm just giving what I got. You know, that's why I try to just radiate love. You know, I want to be loved. I don't want to have issues, and like, I'm an asshole, so I know that sometimes, you know, it is just me, and I am an asshole, but... Damn meeting. You misspelled meat. M-E-A-T, Juno. You're about to get that meeting. It's going to be like The Shining, but it's going to be me breaking through the door with my fucking schlong, and I'm going to just fucking... Here's Taco. I'm sorry. That was too far. It was barely even funny. But it's okay. It's okay. I never saw my dad or brother, so I don't know. Maybe my dad was big enough to get a Harley tattoo on his. What? Your dad had a Harley tattoo on his cock and you never got to see it? How do you know it was true? Manny Main, what's happening? We're talking about apparently cock size is genetic. So we know your dad was your mom's fucking on your mom's side. So we know your mom's dad was packing heat. If I would have been up in time for my meeting, I wouldn't be listening right now. Do you woke up like halfway through? You don't get to have the other half? Pika says, no shame in your game. One day you might get some sort of infection or something, and you don't trust no one but Mama to take you to the hospital and not make fun of you, and odds are you're going to show her why you're concerned. That she's your mom. Hey, very true, Pika. For some reason, I always go to, like, you know, the deep south. Like I'm gonna get deep in my mom's south. No, sorry. Banjo music intensifies. Whoa. My wife works for the urologist in Dallas. That's the new technology. It's a huge craze. Manny Main, thank you for coming in. Navy, Juno, everybody who's hanging out. The Taco Shalom. So it adds girth. Hello, Pika Pika. That shit was hilarious. What are you talking about? Thank you, Boog. Thank you. People who saw it told me I didn't want to see my father's. It was Pappy Fuzz. Well, now I know why everybody called him Pappy Fuzz. Because they made him show them his fucking Harley tattoo. Now I know why they called him Pappy Fuzz. I'm taking after you, Pappy. I got the fuzz. I just need the Harley. Jesus. That wasn't me taking the Lord's name in vain either, Mom. He needs to save us from this conversation. It skipped me. Hey, sometimes it skips a generation, Manny Main. Sometimes it skips a generation. Tell the urologist what size you want, and he installs a dick pump valve, and you just plug it and pump it up. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. They had meetings afterwards and didn't have enough time. Ah, well, hey, I'm sorry. You should have set alarms. You know, I apologize, but, like, you know how my memory is. So, you know, I can't remember to do the shit that I have to do. You know, I am sorry. I forgot, but, like, you know, this is just an example. I'm not going to make you an example, but, like, when you know you struggle and you knew you had the meeting, you probably should have set some alarms and not just relied on me. But, you know, I'm still sorry. I did mean to wake you up. I literally completely forgot. I didn't even realize you needed to be awake. And literally, you wake yourself up every time I stream at 10 o'clock that you know, are here. Even though you could sleep in, so I really didn't even think of it as an issue, but I'm a Harry Johnson. Hi. Yo, Dragon of Hatred, good to see ya. Let's see, Pika's home, gonna go to bed, tired, work graveyard tomorrow, and a double. Damn, Pika. Have a good night. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate you coming in. I didn't see him much growing up. Yeah, I understand. Pika lurking. Mom Bear says some people call him Harley after he started showing him his Harley. Hey, they do call... Some people call motorcycles their hog, so I get the reference. Also, listen, I guarantee you Pappy Fuzz told at least one or two bitches trying to ride my Harley. I'm about to get the tattoo just so I can use that line. Like, that's smooth as fuck. They'll be like, oh, you have a motorcycle? No, I have a tattoo. Who tatted muffin stuffer on the side of his dick? I like when you wake me up, which never actually happens. No? Are you usually woken up? Or is it just because I'm, you know, hung like a sad clown? How you feel about... well, Wounded, first of all, you know, I'm definitely not going to stir any type of pots. I still do not and have never had an issue with anybody streaming at any time. Period. The only thing that I have an issue with is, you know, drawing attention to people who maybe are live at the same time while I'm currently live. Or, you know, any type of pot stirring. You know, I know that you don't know, but the misconception that I have some issue with that has started so much drama and bullshit and heartache in my life that I do not want to talk about it. Other than to say, like I said, I genuinely do not care. I don't care. I wish her nothing but the best. I hope she has, you know, success. I don't wish for my lives to do any worse. So obviously, you know, there's that, but I don't care. You know, Witchy Woman, she went live couple times, you know, before me, because Witchy Woman, if you're in earshot Witchy, shout out to Witchy. She does, like, you know, Cindy and Witchy both do like a pre-taco stream sometimes, and you know, those two ladies can't get mad at one another because they have the same time slot. There's only 24 hours in a day. What, do we only have 24 friends that are going to go live? That's not, and we're only going to do hour segments? That's not going to work. And, you know, the reason that I brought, you know, Witchy up is because, you know, a couple days ago I had seen that she was still live whenever I went to raid somebody, and I was like, oh, cool. Witchy got to do some more Skyrim. You know, I did not care. And then on the not contrary, but, you know, because I don't give a fuck, and because I, you know, am a loving, supporting person, you know, Witchy actually ended up raiding into me the one day, which she raids into me a good amount, but she was actually live until, like, you know, noon, maybe noon 15 again yesterday, and because I was, you know, trying to get to a good stopping point in the game that I was playing, she raided into me. So, you know, if anybody ever feels like somebody is taking your slot, just remember that we are all, or at least, you know, used to be, or at least should be, friends, or at least friendly. You know, if you feel like people are taking your fucking slot, then maybe you need to do more. Maybe you need to increase your streams. Maybe you need to increase your reach. You know, there are people who are going to come for you. There are so many people who come to these lives for me. But sometimes I get boring. Maybe sometimes I'm playing a game or doing something that you guys don't like. Maybe I just don't feel good, or I sleep in, or a million reasons. I was thrilled to see that there was another live. So that's my response. Yep, that's why he got it, so he could say exactly that. That's so funny. I didn't know. Sorry, but it would be nice if she, different times, we could all enjoy. You know, that's a conversation that, you know, could have been had, or could have been worked out, but like I said, not the topic of the day. I gave you, you know, the rundown, so like I said, it already caused enough distress in my life that I really just don't want to talk about it. I like that answer. That's something I would say. Dragon of Hatred. That means a lot, because I honestly think that you are a well-spoken individual. I know that you might disagree. I know that you are full of hatred, but in order to be full of hatred, you gotta be full of fucking passion. Hatred is just passion in a different form. So, you keep your shit up, brother. I can't post in green. It says I need to verify my phone number. What's that all about? Mama Bear, that's just something that people do for their Discords. Or is it on Twitch? Is it on Twitch or is it on Discord? That's just something that people have set up, whether it's on Twitch or Discord, so that people can't, like, keep making alternate accounts and, like, troll. So Witchy probably was tired of dealing with trolls, and so she set that up. So basically you just have to go into your account and, like, verify your phone number. You tell them what your phone number is, and they'll send you a message, like text, with a code, so that you can, you know, connect your phone number to your Twitch account. That way, like, if your Twitch gets, like, hacked or something, that's like a secondary form of, you know, authentifying your account. There are no slots, guys. Stream when you want to stream. Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Three Balls. Well said. Pika says, right, like, you can be upset with somebody and have feelings about something without it being a big deal. Sometimes you don't want a specific energy in your zone that belongs to you, but with other people, you still love that person just like regular. You've just noticed that their energy is not the energy you want to be around. Let's see here. You are so wholesome and something that is truly needed in this world. You are a wonderful person. Wounded. You know, that's what these streams are all about. Being the change you want to see in the world. If I would have let something so minuscule affect me in a negative way, I would be a hypocrite. And I am not. So, I appreciate everybody's kind words. I appreciate everybody who's here with me in the streams. And like I said, I know, even my mom, my own mom, doesn't like when I play video games, but some of you guys do. So, it's kind of hard, and you can't please everybody. Fortunately, when you have a village, a group, an army, whatever you call, whatever, you have a better chance because you have more people, you have more reach, you have more ways to perceive things. So, let's see here, Twitch. Yeah, Mama Bear, all you got to do is authentify your, connect your phone number to your Twitch. I forget I think next time you go to, like, chat in which you stream, it will give you an option. Like, it says, like, oh, you need to authentify your phone number. There should be, like, an option somewhere that you can, like, click on, or if you click on that, it should take you to somewhere that you can authentify it. If not, maybe I can try to figure it out and help you with it later. Of hatred! My Green Eye Discord did the same thing. I verified 47 trillion times, and it still won't let me join. Maybe you already have it verified to another account. Like, I know Sea Turtle has 2 accounts. Dragon. Yo, Amy Canna, good to see you. I came to host. I got to poop, then take my mom-in-law out for a while. She needs an outing. Well, Amy, thank you so much for coming in and hosting. Guys, I recently kind of started taking a look at my, month-to-month analytics. I really don't have the fucking mental capacity to pay attention or care about, day-to-day or week-to-week. But I have seen my hosts, going up and up. So thank you to anybody who hosts the live. It's obviously not required, but very much so appreciated. Taking her to play the lottery. Ooh, there you go. Them old ladies love their fucking lottery, Canna. Them old ladies fucking love their lottery. Book says, Taco is more than the change I want to see in the world. He's the taco I want in my butt. Oh, man. I love each and every one of you with all of my butt. I would say heart, but my butt is way bigger. And, I strongly hope that each and every one of you see, how I've reacted to any situation that I've been faced with, and how I have been able to assess it and act appropriately. We talk a lot about putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation on your terms so that you can be ready when you are forced into one. And today we're talking about familiarity, things that are familiar. So if you're familiar with being in an uncomfortable situation, you're going to thrive more effectively, And I know that most of us feel uncomfortable in our own skins. So that means you're uncomfortable most of the fucking time. So you should thrive in uncomfortable situations. Now, obviously, the self-depreciation, the fucking self-sabotage, you just thinking you're going to struggle in that situation is going to happen. But if you think something is going to go a shitty way, then it probably will. If you think, oh, it's going to end in the best way possible, you're going to have the best chance possible. It's not to say that it's going to end well, but it could be so much worse. Cindy asking if people have eaten. Guys, make sure you eat if you haven't yet, if it's, that time. A lot of people just like to eat once a day, but I recommend you not. 2 accounts on Discord, and I don't know how to get in either one of them. Mom, you would have to try to do like a forgot my password thing, and then they'll send it to your email. Juno says, had a tough week, but within 1 minute of Taco stream, and I'm laughing off the hook. Hey, and I know, Juno, you said your service is spotty, so I'm glad you were able to see us. If one streamer thinks that he needs a strict schedule and is dependent on others rating into him that their operation, I recommend to stream when you feel most comfortable. Well said. Let's see here, guys. Please tell me about your day or anything that you got going on. If you're excited about something this weekend, if you were, had a good week, let me know what's going on with you guys' lives. We're going to play a little bit of Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's already been a full hour. Damn. This has been such a fucking awesome live. I miss doing the lives like this. That's the one thing, one of the reasons why I was and am still kind of hesitant to bring gaming in as well. I feel like sometimes it distracts from, you know, this amazing, you know, type of interaction that we've been having. Had to read up the chat. Cindy, let's see here. I love yins. Bye. We'll see you soon, Canster. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for coming in. Amy Canna goes live from time to time, guys. Make sure if you guys want to, you know, catch a random smoke sesh, that you guys should give Amy some love. Dragon of Hatred does all kinds of awesome gaming. If anybody wants to shout yourself out, please feel free. Pika says, I'm in the process of eating right now. I got some pancakes from McDonald's, and I'm putting some blueberry honey on them instead of syrup to make it a little healthier, and a biscuit as well. But I'm also going to put in a little bit of blueberry honey and about to eat. There you go, Pika. Personally, Taco. 60% strength from broken arm now. Dude, good stuff. That's awesome, Dragon. I'm glad to hear. And I can't believe you actually broke your arm and how long you just toughed that shit out. 4 weeks left until new x-ray and 2 weeks before it's been 6 weeks. Damn. I think I ate yesterday. Guys, this is another reason why it's important to eat a few times. Even if it's something small. Even if it's not necessarily the healthiest thing. That way you don't go through something like Juno. I think I ate. You fucking crazy, man. They're my favorite streams of yours. Good, good. Well, and Boog, you know, sometimes I kind of have to rely on the gaming like a crutch. You know, I'm not always in the place mentally where I can just flow and have a conversation like this. For multiple reasons. You know, it's definitely not... You know, I try my best not to rely on the chat. You know, you guys are busy. You guys have your times where, you know, maybe you just come in to lurk, and I need to be prepared. I need to have content. I need to be able to entertain, for lack of a better word. So to be able to have, you know, that extra option, you know, a game from time to time is good. But it, by no means, is something that I plan on including in every stream. So thank you, Bug. I do appreciate the input. If anybody does have any input, obviously you can let me know in the stream. But if you feel like maybe it's a little harsh, feel free to send it in a DM or post it in a Discord. You know, the one day JD said something about my stream, and I was like, that's kind of cunty. But I knew it wasn't coming from a cunty place. And it honestly made my streams better, because I was able to say, well, listen, this is somebody who has shown me nothing but understanding, and although maybe they're a bit straightforward, that's what we're looking for. People who are honest, people who are going to tell us what they are putting off, what is perceived from their stream. So, and obviously, you know, what one person perceives isn't going to be what another person perceives, but that's why we have multiple people. Juno, mad face. My kitty keeps trying to eat my pancakes. I have a shout out, but not me. That's okay. Yeah, Dragon. You guys can shout out whoever you want. You don't gotta ask. It must be mentally taxing trying to deal with everyone's crazy bullshit all the time. Well, you see, Wounded, it's really not. Because, and I'll tell you guys why. You know, shout out to Sean Shine. I know that he's been a little few and far between, but when I first... Sean Shine came around shortly after I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you know, shortly after I started doing the self-help type of, you know, streams, the mental health type of streams. And I had a conversation with him, a really, really good conversation, where he said something along the lines of, do not take on more than you can. And obviously that's a pretty watered down version of the conversation that we had. But up until that point, I would say that maybe there was a couple of times where maybe I was a little too involved, a little too this, that, the other thing. But he really helped to put it in perspective, you know, if I was going to put so much effort into, you know, doing, you know, worrying about you guys' issues. This is why, they're not my issues to worry about. Now, they are the issues of people that I'm very close to, people who I definitely consider friends and family. So I'm going to do everything in my power to talk you through it and try to help you out. But I know that, I offer a lot of you guys to reach out, and a lot of people don't. And I'm fine with that. Because that means you guys got your shit figured out, at least enough to where you can figure it out. And, to anybody who finds any type of value in these streams, thank you. Thank you for being a better person, for trying to become the best version of yourself that you can be. For any part that I would have had in that, I just assume that if I'm not having people reach out, that everyone's good. And I do reach out, from time to time when I see that people aren't good. But with my memory, there's only so much I can do. And, Boog, I do have some things that are taxing, but it is not my conversations with you guys. If anything, having a conversation with you guys is, helps me with my own shit and helps to put my own shit into perspective and helps me figure it out and handle it in a way where I don't have to reach out. You realize that, right? Because we have a place where we can just share unapologetically whatever the fuck we want. We're good. We don't, most of the time, need to reach out because our voices are heard. And I like to think that, all of you guys know that your voices are heard here. Let's see here. Pika says, need more dick. Sucking stream would be much better with more of that. You know what? Just more dick in general. More dick for Pika. Pika, your stream has enough dick for both of us. I want you to read my next highlighted message out loud without reading it to yourself first. For the record, I don't ever read the message to myself first. I always read it out loud. Ball showed yesterday. Ba-ding dong game. Full of them. You would love it. Oh shit, he showed you guys Genital Joust? Cindy, thank you for the stretch. Guys, my back was killing me earlier today. So this stretch is required. Make sure you guys get some sun. Make sure you guys stretch out more than just your assholes today. Ball says, if you're worried about stepping on toes, just wait until the last 30 minutes of that stream before you go live and then DM a mod or the streamer and ask for a raid. That is a way to avoid any overlapping issues. I feel like asking for a raid isn't the best move, but that's definitely an option. Let's see, Dragon says, I want to shout out my homie MNES Lack. He's affiliate, but does not put himself out there. I think he's fun and a safe place. Does a lot of retro games. He even had a Medtime song once for a few seconds, but got anxious and stopped. Dragon, I recommend you have him come into the stream sometime. Definitely. He sounds like a cool person. Pika says, get his doinger from his daddy-o. Hey, apparently it comes from my mom's side. It comes from my mom's side. Yep, guys, that is Dragon of Hatred's friend right there that Pika Girl just shouted out. Make sure you show him some love. This is also what your channel is about, helping us be better people. Very true, very true. Well, no, because I think that you guys are already great people. My channel is not about you guys becoming better people. If you guys feel the need to become a better version of an already amazing individual in my eyes, then go ahead. Because I'm not the one that has to be comfortable in your skin. I have to figure out how to be comfortable in my own. And I think that a lot of you are fucking badasses. Do you have your faults? Sure. Do we all? Fuck yeah. Are you doing better than most people? Hell yeah, you are. But we have to carry ourselves a certain way. We have to do certain things. You know, if we truly want to be the change that we want to see in the world, we have to make ourselves the example. And sometimes it's fucked. But, you know, I don't want any of you guys to change. And obviously I mean that, you know, with a grain of salt. If you guys feel like you have things you need to change, then by all means. But these streams are not about changing people. These streams are about letting people get their shit out or make the craziness in their head make sense. Because if I can communicate with a dog, with a cat, with a bearded dragon, with 20 people at one time on a live, why the fuck can I not communicate with people in my real life? Family, friends, people who are supposed to love me. Why can't I communicate my brain, my heart, my fucking mouth? Why does this shit not make sense when this, or me and the dog, you know, if you can't communicate, it is from a lack of effort. Period. I wasn't there. I've gotten a lot from the streams that I have seen. Taco rocks. Thank you so much, Navy Psychonaut. That really means a lot, guys. All of you guys who are saying these nice things, I appreciate you. I like when you reach around, but also reach out. Dragon of Hatred, you missed out, bro. We've had a few pretty awesome Discord sessions, you know, in the last week. We had a few pretty awesome Discord sessions. Let's see here. Book says, on some real shit, I don't ever reach out to people because I don't want to appear sympathy-seeking. Boog, if that's your excuse to not reach out during a live, I get it. But if that's your excuse to not reach out in general, listen, in my best major pain voice, you'll get no sympathy from me. I'm not exactly a sympathetic motherfucker. I'm going to tell you the cold, hard truth. And some people can't handle the truth. You know, this is one of the reasons. This is something that I learned from my father. You know, my father is crudely honest. And it's not that I think that people should sugarcoat things. But I know that if I tell you something in the way that I want to, we will probably not be friends. Because I'm kind of an asshole. But I also know that there are better ways to talk to people. There are better ways to say things and make things make sense. You don't have to sugarcoat something to not be a dick. So if you ever feel the need to reach out, first of all, you're a fucking badass. You've got your brother and you probably don't need to. But if you ever do, I am not a sympathetic motherfucker. So please do not let that stop you, my man. Let's see here. I showed him on Twitch. Reason why I have Dr. Three Balls. Are you is that cool? Is that a thing that like is cool? Reason Wounded says, reason why I have loved and continued to be here is that you always cared, and I feel that having a place to express ourselves is rare, and you are very accepting. And Wounded, you know, I know that sometimes, obviously, you know, you're a little more scarce than other times, but I also know that you're on the other side of the world, so it's super fucking late for you. And, you know, to anybody who can't come in often, I do not care. The fact that you guys see what I was and am still, you know, trying to do with this stream, and you show any type of love and support at all, you know, just thinking about it, you know, putting some positive energy, sending me some positive love, you know. Speaking of which, if anybody has anybody who, you know, we need to send some love to, please let us know. Boog says, you think I'm amazing, but I have a lot to work on. Don't we all? Don't we all? But Boog, you see, the thing that makes you amazing, regardless of how much shit you have to work on, is your awareness of the fact. I don't give a fuck if you're Jeffrey Dahmer. If you're aware that you need to stop being a one-eyed, one-armed, flying purple people eater, then fucking good on you. I don't give a fuck what issues you have. I don't care if you're a fucking psychopath. If you're aware and you're actively trying to better yourself, then you are just as much of a badass, if not more, than me and every other single motherfucker that you come in contact with, because so many people are so unaware of their damage, of their issues, of the things that are holding them back. And you've got your fucking shit together a lot more than most. You helped me better myself by accepting and shit I've been going through. Thank you, Wounded. I'm glad I could do that for you. Dragon says, I've tried to get him in. He doesn't really watch much, lurks some. I feel like I'm the only person in here that's always here for him. He just likes us, Taco. I keep trying to get him in all the time. Well, you see, Dragon, if he truly wants to improve himself, improve his streams, and, help, he's got to put himself out there. So let me make sure that I'm catching up in the chat, because I know I'm a little behind. I love that I'm changing and growing in general anyway, and I have you guys to help teach me things that most people wouldn't be learning until later. Well said, Pika. Well said. It never hurts to ask. I wouldn't get mad if somebody requested a raid by asking a mod of the ballroom or DM me. I would gladly help out my community. Very well said, Three Balls. I think that it definitely does not hurt to ask. But it's better, like you said, DM a mod or DM, I think it would also be like a better thing to, like if you DM me during the stream, I'm not going to get it. But if you're kind of thinking about doing something, you let me know like ahead of time, like I wouldn't be opposed. Now, the only time where that arises an issue is when multiple people ask, or, I wouldn't want somebody to feel any type of way, but I could always just explain, But yeah, Dr. Three Balls, it definitely doesn't hurt. It never hurts to ask. A closed mouth does not get fed. Megan, thank you for the emotes. Navy says, I used to think I wasn't worth shit, but you have to realize the only thing that matters is what you think. Fuck what everybody else thinks. Bars. Hatred says, I wanted to join, but kid watching and shit. Ah, gotcha. Hey, no worries, man. You'll find one you'll catch one eventually. Guys, if you didn't take your meds yet and it's that time, please make sure you do. If you sometimes forget, set a timer on your phone or something. Set a reminder. I thought I saw Johanna in here for a minute, but I might have just been imagining things. Trying to get you in voice chat too. And we meet your lovely friend. Hey, that's a good point. Three Balls on the Discord. Taco is not a Bozo approved game. Beza. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Pika says, I've been thinking of making a raid request command that pops up and says, do you know someone you'd like to see Pika raid? Or will you be going live soon for Pika to raid? Send the usernames and the times they go live in Discord, and we will pick from the list of suggested raids. I'm going to make a channel just called Raid Suggestions so people can put people they'd like to see me raid in the future, and then we will have a list of cool people. Pika, that's not something that I personally would do myself, just because I think that it would be too much for me because my brain is kind of wonky. But I like that idea a lot, and I think that that would be very beneficial for you. I think that that's a very good idea. Gino says, you brought up familiarity earlier. I have to admit, I miss you guys when I'm working. I feel heard when I'm here, and I really enjoy all the laughs. If I had to sum up a taco stream into one word, it would be friendly. It is a great feeling to feel cared about, and we all have our unique ways of showing it here. Thank you for the platform to form a little family, Taco. Juno, thank you for the sentiment. You're very right. Today the topic of conversation is familiarity. What is familiar to you? Why does it make you feel more comfortable? We grow up not feeling comfortable in our own skin because we get tossed into a foreign world. We feel like we are foreign, and the more you learn about yourself, the more you get to know yourself, the more familiar you become, the more comfortable you are. And if I was able to help you guys in any way, I simply helped you to become more familiar with the person you already were. I'm not here to change any of you. I'm here to show you who you truly fucking were before you got tossed into the fucking wolves and you had your back up against the wall. Let's see here. That was a typo. No, I got you. Spiced, what's going on? I always be miss you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Spiced, if it makes you feel any better, I shout you out almost every day because I always try to show love to the, the top, biddy and gifted sub donators. I'm almost caught up. So we got Pika Girl in first place with biddies, Juno in second place, and Cappy Koala in third place, Pika's alt account. And then for gifted, sub donators, we have Drago the Dragon Lord in first place. We have Spiced in second place, and we've got Pika in third. So, yeah, Spiced, anytime I shout those out, not every day, but almost, you definitely get the shout out. I'm glad to see you. I hope you've been well. I used to think I was sexy. Then I saw Taco and realized there's like 7 whole tiers above me. I still struggle with body positivity, with just physical, I know that I can be an asshole, but I know that at least in some way, I'm a good person. The whole looks thing is something that's just hard for everybody. I think most of us, except for, maybe JD, because, she's pretty good at talking herself up, feeling like she said before, she's a sexy bitch, so, she obviously don't got a problem with feeling good about herself, and that's no shots at all. That's no shots towards JD at all. There is such a thing as overconfidence, but I think that being confident is huge. As I have become more confident, I have gotten better with the body positivity. As I've had people deal with me in a fucking bikini, and on the contrary, I've had people say, dude, the fact that you can stream in a bikini and you're just comfortable and, you're straight, that's kind of eye-opening to me, because if you can do that, then why the fuck am I still swimming with a shirt on in the pool? Whoever said it earlier said it best. Fuck what other people think. I don't give a fuck if you got more rolls than a Pillsbury Doughboy. Some girl or guy somewhere is going to come up, poke your belly, and make you go, oh, because they're going to love you for every fucking inch of yourself. Whether you think you're a 1 or a 10, there is no scale. Because people who do not know you will judge you. People who do not know the situation will judge you. People who are not familiar with you or the things that surround you will form their own opinions because they want to be comfortable. Somebody who does not understand something will make their own shit up just to raise their level of comfort. So quit making shit up. Don't worry about what other people are making up or what they might make up. Stop fucking worrying about it. Get comfortable with yourself. Do something for yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm not telling you to go fucking start eating healthy and exercising. I'm telling you to take a fucking walk around the block and let the sun hit your scalp. Stretch your muscles. Drink some water. Eat something for breakfast. If you feel like shit, maybe you're missing out on one of these key components, and it's not like that one thing is going to help you feel better. But to add a new habit to your life, to add something that is not comfortable to your already comfort zone, is going to widen your comfort zone. It's going to increase, your brain activity. You're going to have to remember to do this, that, the other thing, whatever you decide to do, and it's different for everybody. I know that I harp on things like water, eating, meds, things like that, but it's because so many of us could take something so simple as eating water and make it make sense into so much more. And thank you, Boog. That was too kind, and I almost feel like you're fucking with me, but in the honor of trying to be more confident, some days, sometimes I truly can acknowledge that I'm not a bad-looking individual, but I still don't think that I'm all that in a bag of chips, and most of the time, even that is a struggle. Like, Pika says, yeah, for some people it might be too much, but I feel like I'm always rating the same 5 to 10 people. So I'd like to start rating some friends to spread that Pika Plus love. Well, Pika, the only reason why I said it would be too much is because, you know, anybody who sees my Discord, it's not exactly the most active place in the world, and I'm not complaining. But even just my Discord is overwhelming to me, you know, especially after I do the streams and stuff. Like, I really can't handle all the extra reading and the words, you know, the little, like, on screen, you know, there's only so much I can handle. But as I grow, as I get better, I'll be able to do stuff like that. So if any of you guys do, you know, have your own Discords and you notice that, like, I'm not very active in them, that's why. I'm not active. I'm barely active in my own Discord. I am because I want to make sure you guys know that I see what you're posting and I care about what you... If you cared enough to post it, I think I need to care enough to see it and react to it. So I definitely always try to. Spice says, always busy, but I still love you, brother. I'm not about getting shout-outs, just checking. Opposite time zones are fucked. Spiced, I forgot you were in China. I'm glad you still have love for me because it is a toss-up sometimes. Not with you, just, you know, people in general. You know, I do this thing where I always feel like I fucked up or I'm responsible for, you know, this, that, the other thing, when it's really not my fucking... Not my clown, not my circus, you know? The Ball says, I've been just browsing random 420 friendly communities on Twitch and visiting their Discords. I found that most friendly 420 communities have a self-promo or a live invite section in their Discord. I use that as a way to spread the balls around so more can enjoy. Well said, Dr. Three Balls, but the one reason why I don't post lives in other people's Discords really very much is because I don't want to just be sharing other people's lives in a Discord. You know, I want to make sure that I'm actually active-ish in a Discord if I'm going to post something. And like I said, you know, I'm not super active in the Discords. Taco is hot, all homo. No comment. Right then, it's so frustrating to have people not using the channels for what they're actually used for, etc. Pika, that's true, but it doesn't happen too often. And just make sure that you're kind of respectful about it, you know. At least they're posting, and maybe they just are, you know, just like a lot of us. Maybe they just are a little overwhelmed, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll post this here. Not Joe Circus, not Joe Monkeys. Turtle says, Taco, can you lift my car while I change my tire? What? Don't you have a jack? Jack? I am a jack. No. Ball says, I feel like it's working. I'm almost at 100 followers. Good stuff, Three Balls. I'll be active in there. Exactly. You know, Dr. Three Balls, to whom it may concern, I am still struggling through a traumatic brain injury. And I'm not making excuses for myself, but there is only so much that I can do, so much that I can handle. And fortunately, Balls, you know, you don't have that, so go for it, you know. Also because, you know, I do spend a good amount of time, not every day, but, you know, I do have people reach out. I do spend time, you know, on phone calls with people, chatting with people, you know. Discord, you know, growing my channel is not my purpose. My purpose is to be there for whoever the fuck needs me. So doing something like, you know, being active in a Discord so that I can promote my channel isn't something that's on my mind. And obviously that's not why you're doing it. You know, you want to find more like-minded people, and I totally respect that. You know, that's something that eventually I will and should and kind of am starting to do. You know, I'm trying to post a little bit more on TikTok. I'm trying to make sure that I post my VODs or whatever they're called on Discord. Sea Turtle taking Megan down to 53 HP. Megan, the boss of the live, is barely holding on by a itty bitty little bit. Pika says, I'm going to bed. I was waiting, Pika. I was like, she's still awake. I feel like it's working. Let's see. Turtle says, I have 2, but apparently they're both pieces of shit that can't lift my tire even an inch off the ground. Did you make sure it was on like a good part of the car? And do you know how to use the jack? Pika taking the boss spot. Pika up in her first place position and taking the boss spot. A self-promo channel is a self-promo channel, LMAO. Yeah, exactly. So there's nothing wrong with you promoting yourself. And like I said, I didn't mean to make it seem like you were just, you know, joining Discords to promote yourself, because regardless, even if you were, it's fucking what the self-promo channel's for. But Dr. Three Balls, you've shown so much love and support. I've known you for a very long time, even before I was doing streams and you were showing me love and support. You know, I know the type of person you are, so that is not, you know, the implication that I was trying to say. Love and miss you, Pika. Dang, Sea Turtle, you missed out. You missed out, Turt. Pika is the new boss, the boss. Listen, guys, I did have a couple people mention that they want me to, you know, play some games. If anybody who's not lurking in the chat, you know, I'm not going to do it to a poll, but if we want to, you know, let me know, you know, keep chatting, or Fall Guys, Tiny Tina, if there's a game you want to see me, you know, fuck around on for a little bit during our last 20 minutes, I'm going to make sure that I really don't pay much attention to it. It'll probably just be more of a me, like, trying to figure shit out, depending on what game it is. Obviously, Fall Guys is kind of self-explanatory and straightforward, but let's see. Yeah, don't I put it on the front bumper and just jack it? Yeah, Taco, I know how to use a jack. Hey, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to change a fucking tire. You know, I don't know that much, but I know how to change a fucking tire. Oh no, were you trying to take over? I'm sorry, I just heard him say Meg was low. Hey, it happens. That's if she was, she missed her chance. I know. Cool. Well, I'm just making sure everybody else knows too, because misconceptions happen no matter how good the communication is. No matter how much you try. Miscommunication, misconception, it's going to happen. And that's why it's important to be comfortable with yourself. Find out what things you thrive in, what seems the most familiar to you, and if you are ever, you know, thrusted into a unfamiliar situation, find something that makes it more familiar. Find something to make it make sense. Draw a line, draw a connection. You know, I always, you know, draw the line, you know, mental illness and, you know, alcoholism. Just because, you know, maybe you struggle with one, but you're familiar with the other one. Two completely different things that actually do have some similarities. Chat. Boog, I honestly think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're probably going to just chat. But I wanted to just throw that out there, because, and it was a 50-50, so it was, you know. But I guess the slant of my driveway doesn't want me to, and now my tire is halfway off. Well, you're not supposed to do it on a slanted surface, so that's your issue. You're not supposed to do it on a slanted surface. That's the problem. That's probably fucking you up. Maybe Google it. I don't know. Pika healing herself up before bed. Now I feel nauseous. Probably just the heat and the stress. Drink some water. Sit down for a minute. I get nauseous sometimes. It's lame. Ball says, I just want people to be afraid. You want people to be afraid to self-promote? Once I get my Discord built up, I'll most definitely have a self-promo section and a gaming suggestion section. All that good stuff in the ballroom. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's a great name for a Discord. And I do have a self-promo section, you know, share the live, share your live, whatever. That's like, you know, the self-promo section for mine. If you know, anybody ever feels the need to promote self-promo is probably I see what you mean, though. Like, it is a little bit different, you know, if you're not live and want to promote yourself. Like, I got you. Well, I kind of can't move my car with a dead flat tire. It's the sugar. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would say maybe look up, try to Google a few different things. Maybe, you know, like jack car on slanted surface or something. You know, maybe, I know you said you had 2 jacks and neither of them were working. Maybe using both of them, or maybe find out why it's not working. Is it not lifting your car up enough? Is the jack fucked up? Figure out what the issue is with the jack, because you have 2 of them. Maybe you need to try both. Maybe, you know, try it not under the car. Is it lifting the car? You know, workshop it pretty much. No, be not afraid. Be not afraid. No, be very afraid. Be very afraid. I tried to use both of them. I know you tried to use both of them. Did you... So do they both work fine? Did you try to raise the jacks not underneath the car and see how high they go? Maybe they're not going high enough. Maybe one's going to go higher than the other. Maybe it's just not strong enough. Maybe you need the power of both of them to actually lift the car. You know, that's kind of what I'm... and if, you know, the slanted driveway is the issue, if you Google, you know, like I said, you know, jack car on slanted driveway, maybe they can give you a tip, because obviously, like you said, you can't move the motherfucker. Unless you have anybody that has a friend that can fucking tow you down to the street where it's flat, you know? One is out of hydraulic fluid and the other one is just a cheap piece of shit. So then you need hydraulic fluid. I also didn't realize jacks needed hydraulic fluid. I got 3 tasks going. I'm trying to play a game and check the chats. 3 balls, that's one of the reasons why I avoid playing certain games on stream. You know, Elden Ring, I sometimes avoid because, like, either I'm catching up in the chat and I'm just standing there in the game, or I'm missing the chat and I'm moving around in the game. So that's one of the reasons why I love Fall Guys. You know, even like Tiny Tina's Wonderland, you know, that's one that's kind of hard to... Like a shooter, you know, something like that. I mean, that one's a little bit better because there are cutscenes and stuff. There's, like, a lot of talking. Elden Ring doesn't really have a lot of talking. Pika says, Sea Turtle, I say, make a post in the local town Facebook group and be like, I'm trying to change my tire and apparently I'm really stupid. I can't get it done and I'd really appreciate anyone coming to help me if possible. Or if you know someone who could help you, can send me who could help, so you can send me recommendations. Well said, but I'm not stupid. Exactly. Don't word it the way that Pika worded it. Don't word it the way that Pika worded it. You're definitely not. Navy got to get back to work. Love all you beautiful people. Taco, I'm trying to do a cooking stream tomorrow night. Competition. Ah, this is the one that got rescheduled, guys. We've actually talked about this a few times in your stead while you weren't here, Davey Psychonaut. I've actually shouted it out a couple of times. If you can make it, it would make me happy, and my fuzzy place should have the details worked out today. Waiting for the word from the other streamer. Yes, please give me the details. Make sure that you hit me up in a DM about the details. And you said this was tomorrow, which is Saturday, correct? Saturday night. All right, guys. Navy, I'll make sure I have you hosted as well. That way, anybody who, you know, I'll make sure to have you hosted as well. I'll do my best. And you let me know the time. You let me know the time. I will do my best to be there because I know that I've missed a few, and this is huge. You know, you're doing a you know, competition style, and I've already, you know, just super loved and respected the way that you have chased your love for cooking, your love for streaming, and merged the two. You've given yourself more content, ways to have more fun on your channel, and this is a way to make sure that people aren't just coming for the game. You know, they're coming for you. So much love and respect to you, Navy Psychonaut. Guys, if you're not following Navy Psychonaut and you are into gaming or cooking, this dude makes shit that makes me hungry even when I'm stuffed. So make sure you show him some love. I know how to change a tire. I literally just need a better jack or a jack with a hydraulic fluid. Well, then now you know what to post. Hey, does anybody have a jack I can borrow? Or do you have a neighbor that you're close-ish with, or a friend? Like, hey, do you have a jack I can borrow? There's your move, Sea Turtle. Put a CPL drop, put a couple drops of trans fluid in it, a couple drops, don't fill it. Do you have AAA or know someone who has it? They'll come and help you. There you go. Pika says, right, you're not stupid. That's just what I say when I can't get things to work, is I must be stupid because I can't get them working. Well, Pika, don't forget that whether it's a, joke or not, it is still, self-depreciating. And if you're to the point where you can say it and it's fine and cool, but anytime that I catch myself saying, like, I'm a little more crude. I don't say, wow, I'm stupid. I say, wow, I'm a fucking idiot. And then I have to catch myself, and I literally, like a light switch, when I turn it off, when I go to that dark place, wow, I'm a fucking idiot, I flip the switch back on. No, I'm not an idiot. I just don't have a fucking jack that works. If I was in Sea Turtles, situation, I would have probably said the same thing Pika said. I would have what am I, a fucking idiot? I can't even change a tire? Like, no, I'm not. My jack's just a piece of shit. So that's why sometimes, it helps to have people to talk to and fucking figure it out with. E.T., good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Guys, E.T. is part of the Evo fam. We love us some Evo. Apparently, I talk more about Evo on my stream than Evo talks about Evo, so stop fangirling, Taco. He's just very talented and very kind and very handsome. I'm kind of jealous, but, like, seriously, who gets to be that handsome, that kind, and that talented? It's kind of like, save some fucking pussy for the rest of us, dude. No, okay, that was inappropriate. But Evo will be live around 1. Dr. 3 Balls will probably be live around 4. I'm on Eastern time. I also don't know that 3 Balls will be live later, but I think he might be. Let's see, Navy says 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. ET was the original plan. Love you, Taco. Navy, much love. Enjoy your work. Guys, so that's not the official time right there for, it's actually over there. Actually, you guys can't, well, your guys' chat's down there. My chat's over there. Weird. I hate that, like, I have to be reversed in order for whatever. Who gets to be that kind, handsome, and talented? Shuri, welcome in. Bug, you making me blush. Listen, taco meat ain't supposed to be pink, but my cheeks are flushed. You guys been talking me up a little too much today. I'm gonna have to be walking around with my chest puffed out a little extra. I'm gonna be feeling good today because of you guys. This is supposed to be the other way around. I'm supposed to make you guys feel better, but you guys, I didn't even feel bad. I mean, I did feel pretty shitty. My back was hurting. I did have a headache, but thank you guys for an awesome stream. I really do appreciate you guys. We talked about familiarity today, and I know we didn't talk about it a whole lot, but that's because so many of us are familiar with one another. We're familiar with these streams. We're familiar with how they go most of the time, and this is it. Just a completely loving and open, safe place where you don't have to worry about bullshit. And I appreciate you guys for everything that you do for yourselves, for me, for the world around you. If anybody wants to tell us about your day, you've only got another 10 minutes. We do still end at noon adjacent. And I will check my list and see if I got anybody good to send us over to. I'm doing pretty well today, Shuri. I was already doing okay, at least mentally. I was doing pretty shitty physically. But the human brain is capable of ridiculous things. A lot of people don't fully understand the concept of manifestation, myself included. But I had a medical professional, like a specialist, not like one of my specialists, but like somebody who is a specialist, tell me that certain illnesses, certain things can actually be manifested. And I almost thought I like misheard her, so I like reiterated the point, and she didn't tell me that I was wrong. So you quite literally, you know, I'm not going to say that you have all the fucking power in the world to, you know, stop this, that, the other thing, but if you're doing nothing but worrying and feeling like this is going to happen, that's going to happen, if you're looking for the worst in life, you're going to find it. But if you're looking for the best, you'll probably find Boog. You'll probably find Dr. Three Balls. I might be there. You'll probably find Navy Psychonaut. You'll find Pika. You'll find Cindy. You'll find E.T., Evo, Megan, Juno. You'll find Pyshell. A lot of amazing, amazing people. Weekday, not at 4. I got work at 4. I'm currently playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland while I hang in here. Oh, cool. How much longer are you going to be playing, the balls? Accepting place to be. I appreciate you for letting me wake up with you in my butt. The best part of waking up is taco in your butt. And guys, it's almost lunchtime, and I know that most of us probably haven't eaten yet. So if you haven't, make sure you do. And if you have to take your meds, then it's not just lunchtime. It's med time, med time, med time. Here's my meds. When I take them, they make me feel I'm not a sped. When it comes, I want to take my meds. Take your meds. In my best Blue's Clues impression. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds, or I'm going to hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds, or I'm going to hit you with my baseball bat. I was talking about my... Never mind. We talk you up because you're one of us. No better, no worse. We are not here to praise you as our God. We are here because we genuinely all feel love. How cool is that? Wait. You mean that I'm not some type of sick, kinky food god to you guys? That's fucked up. I'm over here trying to be omnipotent. You're telling me I'm just playing. I'm just playing. See, just pretending to be like a cocksucker like that, like, it just feels bad. Like, I am an asshole, but I'm not a cocksucker. And I don't mean that, like, again, you know, if you're a cocksucker, I actually appreciate a good cocksucking. But not like that, but like that. But like this and like that and like this and up and like this and like that and like this and up. It's like this. If you look for anything hard enough, you'll find it. Well, if you're looking for my wiener, you might need a magnifying glass. But if you're committed, you might find it. I take after Pappy Fuzz. They called him Fuzz for a reason. I didn't get the schlong, but I did get the fuzz. I'm sorry. Too far. I didn't sleep at all on Wednesday. Damn, Cherie. Any reason in particular? Coffee is food. No. Guys, people eat nothing in the morning and then drink coffee and then wonder why they have to take a runny dump 5 minutes later. It's because you didn't eat nothing. At least eat something, and then your waterfall will have a few fucking plums drop out, you know. If you want a solid bowel movement, eat something with your coffee. A piece of toast. A fucking snack cake. It don't gotta be healthy. Eat some ass. Get some fiber in your diet. I don't know, man. I'm with you, Pill. Pill? Pie. Oh, okay. He was talking about his dick. Oh, you're potent. Ooh. Yo, JD, I was talking some shit earlier. No, I wasn't. But what's going on? Good to see you. Sorry to burst your bubble. Dude, this is fucked up. I'm over here trying to be the all-knowing, all-seeing taco, and Juno's just gonna call me out like that on stream, man. Whatever. I'm not some sexy taco food god. Whatever. At least another hour, then I gotta go to the stout. Sounds good, Dr. Three Ball. Sounds good. Too hot and I couldn't get comfortable. I'm down to 312. First of all, congratulations. Second of all, I'm sorry that you were hot and couldn't get comfortable. We've been talking about familiarity, which, you know, arose the topic of comfort as well. So, you know, Cherie, I would love to, you know, try to help you in the future if, you know, maybe we could have a, you know, discussion, you know, whether in live or not, you know, just to try to maybe give you ways to become more comfortable to you know, the heat. Obviously, you know, if you have a fan or something, you know, that's going to help. An ice pack, something like that, even a cold washcloth. But I think that that's one of the things, you know, that has, you know, my meditation as a whole has helped me with my sleep. You know, like if I ever am struggling to fall asleep, I attempt to get myself into a meditative state, and that usually fucking helps. It usually does help. But obviously, if, you know, you're somebody who doesn't really have a lot of experience with meditation or have a lot of belief in it, then that's not going to help. So, you know, we can definitely workshop the idea, try to figure it out, but that's all I want out of this live. You know, I want to help people figure it out, because I've been trying to figure this shit out my whole life and don't make much sense. So if I could have a fucking few awesome people to bounce some ideas off of, then I ain't gonna complain, I ain't gonna be upset. Oh no, it was physical relaxation. My mind wasn't winding down. Well, meditation is going to help with the physical and the mental. Meditation is going to help with the physical and the mental. So, but if it is, you know, physical, something that I used to do is if I wasn't fucking tired, I would take a jog around the fucking building a couple of times. You know, whether I was in an apartment or a fucking house or something. Like if I was physically just restless, I'd tire myself out. Eating a handful of grapes. Literally, Pie Shell. Literally, a fucking handful of grapes, a couple of berries, a fucking banana, an apple. You can throw half it away. I don't give a fuck. Something. I'm not saying you have to wake up early and make yourself fucking eggs, bacon, and toast and dirty a bunch of shit and then have a bunch of dishes and then have to clean up all the fucking grease that's splattered everywhere. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck preparing fucking 3 meals a day. I barely have the fucking mental stamina to prepare 1 meal a day. That's why for lunch often I'll either just open up a can of soup and nuke it, or I'll fucking have a salad because I can just grab a fistful of lettuce, boom. Grab a little cheese, boom. Sometimes I'm too fucking depressed to even be energetic enough to cut up a fucking tomato. Like, hey, don't you give me attitude, you cute little bean. Don't give me attitude, you cute little bean. What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? You being handsome? Are you my handsome man? Is that what you are? You left me earlier. I was over here, we were doing our live, and then you left me, bro. You think you just come back in at any time? Literally. JD? Literally. Like, literally. But I mean it the way that it's used, you know. I mean literally. Like, I really mean it. Found a new recipe we're going to try next month for tacos. Ooh, Cherie. Are you going to stream it or are you just going to cook it? Feel free to put it in the Discord. If I end up making tacos before you, I'll do my best to, follow the recipe. And I'll let you know how I liked it if you're in the Discord. If not, you can send it to me wherever, on here or whatever. He wants the belly rubs. Dude, he's so cute. He just wants attention and love. Huh, handsome. What's up? Were you taking a nap? Hi, handsome boy. All over you. I fucking love this song by Evo, by the way, guys. This might be one of my favorites. I don't know if I would say it's definitely my favorite. I just like... I don't know. Something about it just gets me. I don't even know all the words, but... That's because I have a comprehension issue. Star of the show, Zero. Yes, Sub-Zero the Husky. He's the man, the myth, the cocksucker. Instead of using taco shells, you fry cheese and use it for the shell. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's an idea and a half. But guys, it is past noon, and I've had an amazing time. We had an amazing live. I'm going to see who all we've got in here. I won't shout you out if you were lurking, unless I think you would want me to. We've got me! I was here! We've got Cinny and Megan, the lovely moderators, holding us down. The VIPs, we've got Dr. Three Balls, Juno, and Pie Shell. Guys, if you feel like you deserve or would like any of those spots, VIP or moderator, message me. Okay? Because it's something that I really don't think many people super care about. And it's also something that I want to make sure is kind of like, I don't want to say a reward, but like, kind of like a reward. Like, hey, you show me a lot of fucking love and support. Here you go. Like, But I can only have 50 VIPs, and obviously to be a moderator, we're going to have a pretty good relationship. So please message me, let me know if that's something you're interested in. I would hate for somebody to feel a certain type of way about not getting, what they think they deserve. Like I said, I'm not going to shout out anybody who's lurking, who hasn't been in the chat, just to not, call you out. But shout out to Boog, shout out to ET, shout out to Evo Dance. We had Evo chilling. Oh, he didn't say nothing, though. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. Shout out to JD, shout out to Cherie, shout out to Wounded. We have so many more people in here. That's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. But whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. See here, everybody with the emotes. I did not know that there's no carbs and cheese. Yes, Juno. Guys, everybody have an amazing day. I'm glad your service hung on for a little while, Juno. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Navy Psychonaut. Shout out to Pika Girl and Lonely Sea Turtle. Everybody who managed to, show us a little bit of extra love, a little bit of the monetary, a little bit of the, donations. Always, always appreciated. Taco's left testicle is the VIP in my live. Hey, that's the sensitive one, so you know. You know a thing or two about a thing or two. I'm a degen. Fuck. So, guys, we have the donate command. If you don't know, my cat got pretty sick a little while ago, so I have this fucking credit card, and if I don't pay it off by, October 25th, I'm going to get, 6 months of interest. So, if anybody who, likes to show love on the lives, wants to make sure Bezos doesn't get his piece, I'll put it towards that, or, bills and shit, because I'm not in a position right now where I can fucking support myself completely, and it's bullshit and it's fucked. And I have an appointment actually at the beginning of next month, just to keep you guys in the loop. I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. I'm very excited. I will get to see some of my progress. I'll get to talk with my specialist. I'll get to see, some of my test results. I'll get to compare them to past months. So I'll literally get to see all of the progress, where it's gotten me thus far, and I'll definitely give you guys an update. The kitty's doing well. Thank you for asking, Cherie. Unfortunately, he hasn't been making, that sound that he was making. He hasn't had an issue peeing. I've been scooping the litter box, but I did notice, the 2 days, there was 2 days straight where there was no pee in there, because I scoop it every day, if not every other day. And, I was smelling cat piss, at the front of the house. And I moved the fucking mat in front of the door, and it was just drenched. So, he was just pissing on the mat for 2 days. So I'm really, really hoping that it was just either an accident or something to not worry about too much. But it did kind of scare me. And the last time I took him to the vet, when he had this issue, I didn't take him back. He might have had, I think he had a routine checkup, but since then I didn't, take him back. They wouldn't even start any type of procedure until I paid the full amount, which was extremely stressful. It was extremely fucked up. It was a lot of fucking money. And honestly, if it wasn't for the help of you guys and the help of, my mom, a couple of family friends that, was able to help a little bit, I would have had to put him down. And I still would have ended up having to pay fucking $800. So, the good part about, getting that credit card paid off early is that's, it's like $1,000 limit. So at least if something happens, I'll have that $1,000. So, no pressure if you guys can't. I'm not here begging. I'm not here, asking. I just like to have that as an option because I know that a lot of you guys do like to show love and support. A lot of you guys appreciate my message, my mission, and obviously, you guys have love for my animals as well. So I'm going to do the the Discord command as well. Those are really the only two commands that I, ever try to throw in at the end of the live. You just, obviously, the donate for the reasons I already said. And the Discord because I truly do want to be here for you guys in any way that I can. I do have personal phone calls with people. And actually, this past week, we've had a few really amazing group Discord chats. Something that I didn't even initiate. You know, this was initiated by, you know, some of the lovely people from the fucking Taco Party Pack. You know, Baby Bear, Dr. Three Balls. Make sure you guys show them some love. Yes, Megan, you got your elephant emotes. You've had them for a couple of days and you didn't notice. I didn't even say nothing about it. All right, let's see who we got here, guys. Let's see who we got today. Let's see what our options are. You guys are great, by the way. We talked about familiarity today, and you guys make me more and more comfortable in my own skin, familiar. You know, I'm happy to be me. So listen, I know Dr. Three Balls only has about an hour, but I do want to raid into him. He obviously deserves it. He's obviously showed us so much love and support that, you know, I would be insulted if I didn't raid into Dr. Three Balls. I think he's probably still in the chat as well, so shout out to you, Dr. Three Balls, for, you know, double fisting. You know, if fisting wasn't enough, the double fist, that's just the icing on the cake. Dr. Three Balls. Also, he has 9 toes. Boom. A boom, 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 boom. So we're going to start this raid, guys. We've got 8 beautiful people. Do I hear 9 people going once, going twice, going once? Come on, do I hear 9 people? We've got 8 people ready to raid. Do I hear 9? Book says, Pie Show with the elephants. Wounded giving us a little head. Shout out to CB Chevy. Shout out to Wounded giving us a little head, giving us some CB Chevys. I'll give you a little head. I'll give you some CB Chevys, guys. If you're burning or if you want to give somebody a little head, throw those little heads in the chat. Throw those CB Chevys in the chat. He only does those 2 commands, but I make 2 demands. Taco in my butt and taco in my butt. Listen, I'd be a liar, Boog, if I said that there wasn't a good chance that's going to become a command. We might have to make that a command. I can't read the future, but we might have to make that a command. I'm going to hit my starting soon screen because I don't want to get cut off in the middle of me talking, guys, but I love each and every one of you. I will see you over at Dr. Three Balls' stream, and he's playing with viewers, so if any of you have that game, go ahead and hit him up. You, too, can play with the balls. WKA off. WAK off, the balls. Rating myself. Oh, if I was rating you, you'd be a 10, baby girl.
Damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. On damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it.